I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here on screen. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team.
Hi guys, so I got my new shipment in from GeorgiaCrickets.com. It's where I buy all of my feeder insects for all of my reptiles. So I just got my shipment in. These 2 boxes are full of crickets. There's 2,000 crickets in each box. I actually go through anywhere from 6,000 to 8,000 crickets a month. And so these last me roughly 2 to 3 weeks. And then I usually have to buy more crickets. But yeah, so those are my crickets, and in here I have the rest of my stuff. I already had opened it up like this, and then I realized, hey, let me make a video because I haven't made a video. So I love Georgia Crickets. I met them at Repticon when I went to Repticon last year. Mwah! Thank you. You want to open it? Okay, we'll open it. Sit down. But I met them at Repticon last year. Really awesome people. And I really enjoyed meeting them. I thought they were very nice, and I love the care that they put into their insects and their crickets and breeding and everything else. And so I just started ordering from them, and that's where I've bought all of my insects since. And so, like I said, I've got my crickets right there, and we're going to open up all of my bags and see what all I have, because I ordered more this time than I usually do. And so I just wanted to share this with you guys. Let's see, what is in this? So I'm trying to start up a dubia roach colony. Here, back up, buddy. Let me get this over here. Watch out. And this is my enclosure that I have my dubia roaches in. Most of mine that I had bought are to the point of being adults now. Let me see if I can get a hold of one in here. So, come here. Most of mine are larger and to that adult size now. And so, or almost that adult size. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and get some more of them. That way I could raise them up and have a nice size colony, because it takes forever for them to raise up. All right, buddy, leave them alone. So these, I just bought 200 small dubia roaches. Let me see if I can get one of these guys out. And these guys are going to go in here and lay them back up. So these guys are a lot smaller. And let me tell you, they take forever to grow. But they had a really awesome sale going on, an online special or something like that. I don't know. It was like 200 for like 15 bucks roughly. I think that price may be off. But I went ahead and bought some smaller ones. That way they could go ahead and be growing and maturing as well. Oh, it's such a pain to get them out of here though. Let me tell you. So, yeah. The reason I'm doing dubia roach colony is because I want to get off of crickets. Dubia roaches are actually, put that down, bud. Dubia roaches are a lot healthier for reptiles than, say, crickets. Just like crickets are healthier than mealworms. Liam, stop, bud. Oops, I'm losing one. Come here. Sit down. So, yeah. Watch out, you're in front of the camera. Go sit right there. Sit down. So yeah, these guys, it's just healthier than crickets, if you guys didn't know. As you can imagine, these guys, there's not as much cartilage, we'll say, or exoskeleton as there is on crickets. And crickets, you know, have more guts or whatever than mealworms do. And so it's just a healthier choice. They take a little longer to get to size, depending, I mean, I could feed some of these to my leopard geckos, some of these small ones, but for the bearded dragons, I need adult males. The adults, when they mature, females don't have wings and males do. And so as they mature, sit down, I will end up feeding males to my bearded dragons, and we'll leave the females alone. That way females can reproduce. Alright, I think that's all the babies. Okay, so we got all of the babies out. They're gonna be in here. They'll start running around doing all of that. I've just got a simple bin enclosure with lots of that, and they get their food and everything else in there. They're really easy to take care of. They're just feed and water them pretty much. Make sure I'm not missing any. So yeah, that's why I have these guys, and I figured they had a good deal going on for the smaller ones, and since I've already got larger adults, I could just add them in. And that's another thing, that's another thing about doobie roaches versus if you breed crickets, which you guys know I've bred crickets. Yes, I know, honey. Sorry, I've got my bearded dragon Luna in here. I was about to clean her enclosure, and then I had to do this unboxing. I get these Petco boxes so that I can put these guys in there. She needs a bath, but that way when I'm cleaning enclosures, I have boxes to put them in, and I like hoard these boxes because when they poop in them and stuff, you know, I don't want to use a poopy box. But yeah, so I prefer doobie roaches. That's what I'm trying to get to. They just take a while to start up, but once you get them started up, they're just a way healthier alternative. So in this looks like my mealworms. So mealworm enclosure is right here. I've got to go dump this out. I will be right back. All right, so that's mealworms. What I do is I have, again, a bin for my mealworms. I got these bins from Walmart. I get oatmeal, just plain oatmeal. I dump about half a container in here. That gives me another half to add to later. You can dump the whole container if you want, but I usually just dump half. It makes it easier to get the mealworms out as well. So I put those in. They have a dish that I can put veggies and stuff in, because when I'm feeding like my animals, like my tortoise and my bearded dragons that get vegetables or kale or whatever, I take leftovers and I add them in this bowl. Gives them some hydration. I can also put water in that bowl, like not water, but you know, a little bit in there. And it keeps the oatmeal from going bad. And I can also add oatmeal in that bowl that has water in it, and then they can eat that and get hydration through the oatmeal as well. So this is just how I do my mealworms. And the mealworms are right here in a bag. And they also have an awesome sale going on right now on mealworms. I think it was like $1,000 for like 14, 15 bucks. And so you just pretty much dump them in. It's a ton of mealworms. I take this out. They usually send a potato with mealworms, so I just put the potato in. Hang on, let me clear out. Get this in there. I usually just leave the potato in the bowl. Yep, all the mealworms are out. I also hold on to these bags. I keep them because, like, snake bags. So I can use these as snake bags if I want. Yep, that's how I do my mealworms. Here's a cardboard. I just use a drill and I drill holes for ventilation. And voila! My mealworms are done. Voila! Alright, so let's see what else is in my box. Sit down. Sit down. So, in my box we got some more egg carton, which I have a ton of this stuff, but let me tell you, it comes in handy. So I bought more roach food. This is the stuff that they make. They sell it. They package it. This is what they use to feed their animals. I've already had roach food. I didn't realize I had this much. So stop. I bought more. But you can get roach food. You can get cricket food, which is what I should have gotten extra of, was cricket food, but I'll order some more later. But so you can buy all sorts of different food for different feeder insects that you have. And their food, I personally think, is quality, top quality. So in here, I have, these are the captive chopped cactus leaves that I had gotten. These need to go in the fridge. So I'd gotten these for my bearded dragon and my Russian tortoise, and this is cricket water. These are little beads. Makes 2 gallons of water. You soak them, you put water on them. They swell up. Voila. You have water for your crickets, your mealworms, what other feeders you have. Hold on, buddy. Slow down. All right, let's see what's in here. Oh, here's my wax worms. Can you get mommy the tongs? Oh, here's some. I don't really want to touch them. So these guys will go in the refrigerator, but I bought wax worms as treats for all of my animals, my bearded dragons, my leopard geckos. Wax worms just make really good. They're really high in fat, so they're not the best thing for a staple diet, but they're really good as treats. So I got some wax worms from them. I think this one's probably wax worms as well. Yep, these are wax worms too. These guys will go in my refrigerator, and I will take them out as needed. The last thing I got was some red worms for those guys. And so, if we look through here, yep, there they are. We have some red worms in here, which I got for Yoshi, my Pac-Man frog, just to give Yoshi more of a varied diet. So this is everything that I bought this month from Georgia Crickets, and this is roughly what I usually buy. So yeah, my crickets, I put half of them in a red bin. I have another red bin over here. I need to drill some bigger holes into it because I was using this red bin right here for cricket babies when I was trying to breed crickets, but crickets take so long to grow and you have to separate them because they're cannibalistic and they will eat each other if they're too small. They'll eat each other regardless, but yeah, so that's another reason I prefer doobie roaches, because you can keep doobie roaches together. You don't have to separate them based on sizes. So yeah, I bought 4,000 crickets. I have 2 different, I put some of them in this bin, or I'm going to be putting half of them in this bin. Then I'm going to be putting half of them in another empty aquarium I have. I'm going to hop off here and I am going to get to cleaning all my animal cages. But I wanted to share with you guys where I get all of my feeder insects from, what all I get, because it's not just feeder insects you can get. You can get food for your feeders. You can get all sorts of different food for your animals. I love Georgia Crickets. This video is not sponsored by them at all. They have no idea I'm making this video. This video is just for you guys. Tell them. Say it's for you. For you. And so I hope you guys... Luna says, let me out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, hit that bell icon so you guys can be notified every single time we upload. Liam, can you do a happy dance? Happy dance! Happy, happy, happy dance! I'm gonna go and clean animal cages. I'll see you guys later. Bye! Bye! Bye!